Mayor Villaraigosa, it's so wonderful to see you.
It's good to see you again.
Now, you are a huge Hillary Clinton supporter. What does she have to do to pick up the pieces in her campaign at this point?
Well, first of all, let me just say that this is the deepest and most talented field of presidential candidates
Isn't
that I
it
can
exciting?
remember. I can't remember a field on the Democratic side as deep and talented as this one, probably since 1968 when Bobby Kennedy, Hubert Humphrey, and Gene McCarthy were running. Look, they're all great candidates, but I am supporting Senator Hillary Clinton because I believe she has the experience and the strength to chart a new beginning for America, to get us safely and securely out of the wars quickly as possible, to address the need for really strengthening the middle class and addressing the needs of home ownership and health care that people in America yearn for right now. I think she's the right candidate to set us on a new course from an overdependence on foreign oil to a new economy that focuses on clean energy and renewable energy. And I think what we need to do is continue what we've been doing up to now, in the sense that we've got to chart a course that says to America, look, the best way to see what someone's going to do is to see what they've done. Her track record of experience, of accomplishment on the issue of health care. We have children, millions of children have health care today because of her conversation in 1993 around universal health care and the effort that she did around the SCHIP program. So what we're going to have to do is focus on 22 states on February 5th, focus on Nevada and South Carolina, and really try to get the message out that she's a change candidate who can actually get things done.
Now, experience. People are sitting back right now and saying, you know, Mayor Villaraigosa, in all due respect, experience is what got us into this war. Experience is why we're facing the crises that we're facing right now. So do we vote experience or do we vote fresh, new ideas? This seems like there's a movement moving through this country right now.
It wasn't experience that got us into this war. It was President Bush that got us into this war. A man with very little foreign policy experience before he was elected president. A man who had been governor, but didn't really have the breadth of relationships that a Hillary Clinton has right now. Someone who still believes that we should be at war. I think all of the Democratic candidates, not just Hillary Clinton, but all of them, wanted to get us out of this war. And so we have a different perspective. I don't think it was experience that got us into the war. I think it was George Bush.
What do you say to those on the outside looking in who are saying, Mayor Villaraigosa, if Senator Clinton is elected, that would mean that for close to 3 decades, 2 families have controlled this country, the Bushes and the Clintons. What do you say to that?
First of all, when you're president of the United States, you're the chief executive, the commander-in-chief. You're not a king, and you're not royalty. I can tell you that the Clintons have never controlled America, but they have always been passionate about America. And Hillary Clinton is running for president because she wants to chart a new course for America. She wants to restore the prestige and respect for America around the world by collaborating with our world partners, not just to get us out of the war, but to confront AIDS in Africa, to confront poverty around the world, to confront the many challenges we face as a global community, whether it's the issue of climate change or the issue of war and peace in the Middle East. So it's not about control, it's about a new direction. And I think she represents that.
Do you think that Senator Obama's victories thus far, do you think it's because he's so likable and really has nothing to do with Senator Clinton? Or do you think it's because they don't like Senator Clinton and would prefer Barack Obama?
I'll let the pundits make those assessments.
Okay.
Barack Obama is one of the most talented individuals I've seen on the political landscape since I've been an adult. I can tell you, I was a Jackson supporter in 1984. I believe that we need to chart a new course for America. I have a long relationship with Senator Clinton, like Congress member Charlie Rangel, like Congress member John Lewis. We have endorsed the candidacy of Hillary Clinton because we've had a long relationship with her.
Sure.
We know her. We believe that she's got the wherewithal to lead the nation at this time.
Why is she facing the challenges that she's facing right now? Why is it so difficult for her right here in the beginning, specifically in the early primary states?
Clearly, there has been a groundswell of support for Senator Obama in Iowa and New Hampshire. Folks have made it clear that they're looking for change. Our challenge, and I think it's one that we'll be able to handle, is a challenge that says, look, the best way to make change is to have the skill sets and the relationships to do it. And my mother used to say something. She'd say, you're not who you say you are, you're what you do. And she used to say that the best way to determine what you're going to do is to look at what you've done. And she's got a track record over 35 years of advocating for children in poverty, of speaking out for kids who are foster kids, who don't have health care. She's got a record of working across the aisle to solve the tough problems that we face in the nation and abroad. And I believe that she's ready on the first day to lead the nation and chart a new direction for America.
So with that much said, has she sat down with you and said, Mayor Villaraigosa, or even Antonio, I have the experience. I've been there. I've done that. I've been First Lady of Arkansas. I've been First Lady of this wonderful country. I've been a U.S. Senator. How did I get here? Why is this happening to me right now?
I'll tell you something. I have talked to her.
Okay.
We're good friends. And I can tell you that I talked to her just a few days ago. And there's no panic in her right now.
So we can write that New York Post, that front page New York Post off.
There's only passion in her, as you saw yesterday. This is a woman.
And that's when she kind of choked up a little bit when she was talking to a crowd
This
in New
is
Hampshire.
a woman who cares passionately about America. She's a patriot who believes that America needs to chart a new course. She's someone who cares about kids. And, you know, all of the candidates have a tough challenge campaigning on a schedule of 18 to 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. But I'm supporting her because I really believe in her. I really believe that she has the wherewithal to lead the nation. I can tell you this, no matter what happens, she's going to work hard all the way through the end of this nomination process. And should she not be elected, she's going to get behind the Democratic nominee because what we all agree is that this administration that's put us at war, an administration that talks about homeland security but really hasn't funded the first responders, our cities, in the fight against terror, an administration that has spent so much time talking about tax cuts and not investments in America's working families. I think it's time for a new direction, and we're going to get behind her candidacy. I fully expect that because of the breadth and depth of our organization, that she's going to be victorious. But if she were not, we're all getting behind whoever is, because we believe it's time for a change in America.
It's a great attitude to have. We'll see you in D.C. at the Conference of Mayors soon.
I hope so.
I hope so as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're discussing charting a new course here on In the Know. Stay with us.